comes to you from downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bull, Jay Williams. And Jay, once you beat the traffic... The opening tip won by the Lakers as we get started here at Staples Center. And the bucket's good for DeMarcus.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
George, his first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's PG for two. And the rebound taken down by Green. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Paul George. Over to the right side. Beverly. Not that time. Danny Green to James. Davis buries it on the catch and shoot. AD, is he a new age big?
Easy answer is yes. He is Mr. Versatility. He can do everything on both the offensive and the defensive end. He can fight the post, battle for position. He can protect the rim. Plus, if you switch, he can guard guards on the perimeter. That's what you love about AD. You need something, he has an answer for it.
Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Now Doc wants a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. It's the Clippers with the possession now. The pass set it all up.
You have to understand something. I do not care that you're 1 of 6 from the field. The only statistic that matters is the final score.
LeBron, tough matchup against George. Whoa! What a finish!
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
DeMarcus Cousins snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Danny Green. And he's going to the free throw line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. A career 81% free throw shooter. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. To Leonard. Rises for the slam. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
James, deep left corner to James. DeMarcus Cousins, 3 for 4. Good start.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Green to the basket, but the shot won't go. To Leonard. And the finish. Slam dunk.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are 2 different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Oh, emphatic slam.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LBJ. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now the Lakers gonna use a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. both squads set to make some moves right now. To Danny Green. Cousins to Caldwell Pope. The pass taken away by the Clippers. You've got to get that one to go. JaVale McGee to Cousins. Going to launch beyond the arc. Not getting the bounce. To George. Gets to the basket and scores.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Cousins. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
DeMarcus Cousins at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Missed the foul shot. To Williams. Beyond the arc for 3. Can't connect. To Cousins. Big finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Danny Green. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Strong finish for Paul George.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. George. Message received. Well defended. Count the bucket for 2.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
The pass taken away by the Clippers. Lakers come up with it. We're through one from Staples Center with the Lakers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Second quarter is set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Cousins, not that time. He missed it. LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
To Cousins. Fires the 3, and the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Williams. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Harkless. To Williams. Here's a chance from long range, and Lou Williams, he doesn't miss many of those. A wide open look for 3.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
James into the front court. 5-point game. Knocked loose. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. So it stays with the LA Lakers. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Great dish to set it up. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Across the timeline comes James. Margins 8. For 3, Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets it to go, and the foul.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Leonard. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
To Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
Hey, catch up. Let's go.
Leonard had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark. Davis. James. Yes. Give the advantage to the shooter.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Kawhi Leonard. Couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
When you're outmatched talent-wise, you cannot get outworked. Get that ball back.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball. But good anticipation by the defense.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Second effort. Paul George with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Leonard. LeBron James with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And he hits.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Leonard. Terrific vision and finishes strong. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
James, it's no good. Shots not going down.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
LeBron with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. Cousins still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. The follow won't go either. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. first half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. To Paul George. Short jumper off the mark. Fires the three. Not that time. He misses. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. To Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. It's been a good night from beyond the arc. He's 5 of 6 from deep.
It's called room and rhythm, Ed. If you don't crowd him defensively, you allow him to have room, he will find that rhythm from behind the arc.
Little R&R has never hurt anybody, Jay. To Leonard. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Lakers ball.
I got him.
James can't get the bounce. Paul George. Has a chance, gets it to go. Someone clearly missed their rotation.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Beverly into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Missed it. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
George, they have to keep him in their grasp.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Trying to cash in. A shot no good there for Kuzma. And throws it down.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
LeBron James with the rock. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. Hat-trick Beverly. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
To Davis. And the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Flushes it home.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
The jumper's off the mark. Leonard trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Davis. Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. Leonard to Beverly. Over to the right side. Williams. He has certainly been on target from downtown. He's 4 of 5 from three-point range.
Let me tell you why. He's been receiving his passes on time and on target. Give the passer some credit in this scenario as well.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Rondo's shot won't go down to Leonard. And look out.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Rondo into the front court. His guys down big. From the painted area, won't go down. The pass taken away by the Lakers. And strokes it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Anthony Davis swats it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Deep three at the buzzer. That quarter in the books. It's been all Clippers so far. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game, shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
DeMarcus Cousins trying to cash in on the three-point play. He struggled so far. Oh, he can't connect. To Williams. Lou Williams. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
George. Not easy. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Davis won't go down. To George. From long range. That won't go. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Davis. Not that time. With a drop step. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
George, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. To Williams. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Scores. players, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at three.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he missed the free throw. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. James. Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Cousins. He still can't find his range from deep. It's no good. Leonard. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Los Angeles, they have it. It's James. Another chance. The follow won't go either. Leonard. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his follow through.
LeBron into the front court. Down a bundle. Off the mark. No good. Even to Zubats. Able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
James into the front court. He'll run the offense. Lakers recover. Davis. And it's Zubats with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
George. Not going down here. And an 8-second violation. It's going the other way.